contribute to a win is obviously a fulfilling feeling. And obviously, getting the ball in your hands is fun too. I wouldn't say getting hit afterwards is always fun, but no, it's a lot of fun to be out there and have a bit of a bigger role than you've had in the past.
How much did you feel like the tight ends played a big role in the running game this week? It seemed like you guys rolled out 2, 3 tight ends.
Honestly, I just think of the offensive line as a unit. We all really communicated well and we got things across the board. When we're all on the same page, things just work really well. Obviously, you saw in the previous game that we just weren't on the same page. People were going in different directions. And this game, we were all really on the same page. Even if we called the wrong thing, at least we were doing the right, or we were all doing something together. You know, so just having that communication, being on the same page, really helps out.
From a passing game standpoint, is this the kind of game you envision from the tight ends during the preseason? I guess with you and OJ contributing there.
I mean, any way we can contribute is great. Honestly, sometimes you get disappointed when they call a big play, but they call it to the other tight end. But I mean, I know OJ's abilities, and there's a couple times where I wanted to be like, if they called my number and it was a deep ball, I just wanted to be like, put OJ in, because I know like I'm kind of tired right now, and I want to see what he can do out there, and just having him, I guess, gain more confidence out there really helps. A game like this can really help with his confidence and hopefully improve on some of his areas that he's trying to work on.
Yeah, he seemed to bounce back pretty well from that false start, I guess. That could be a rough start for him, I guess.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a crazy environment down there. I mean, I told him after the game, I said, hey, man, in my first start against Michigan, I got a false start too, so don't worry about it.
Brandon Green hadn't been out there long with the Tigers, but what kind of progress has he made during that time?
He's made unbelievable progress. He's working on his route technique every single day. Obviously, offensive lineman, he knows how to block. But yeah, he's improving every day, and we're trying to throw him in there on more routes in practice just so he can feel more comfortable out there. I mean, for a guy that's his size, he moves well. You know, I can't wait for the opportunity to him run a route out there and you guys just be shocked at how well he's moving.
How much freedom does AJ have out there to change the play, and just how much of an offensive mind do you see him?
It's just the style of offense we run. I put a lot of confidence in the quarterback to make the right decisions, make the right calls, audible if he needs to. And I really think that last drive, he really took over the offense. And he honestly said in the huddle, put the ball in my hands. So I think just his confidence and his leadership really helps out this offense. I mean, when we were down 14-0, he said, look, guys, like, we're only hurting ourselves and we're on the same page and we're all working together. Things are doing, like, we do really good things. We're getting a lot of push on the ball. We're getting the ball downfield vertically in the passing game. So just his leadership and the confidence the coaches have in him really helps out the offense.
What do you think when you see Johnston run the ball and do the lead block and then also catch his last touchdown? What do you think when you see that versus
I mean, like you said, lots of versatility. He can hit you from a lot of different angles. Obviously, he runs the ball with power. He's a strong guy, so he can bully you around on the line or coming out of the backfield. And his arms are so long, his hands are so big that the ball just floats into his hands like a magnet or something. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be tough on defenses just to work around him because he's just so versatile and can hit you in so many different ways.
What did you see from Kellen Williams on that last drive? It seemed like he kind of just slid in there.
He's a really high energy guy. You know, he just comes to practice like with a really good work ethic, and when he's in there, he's just trying to get people fired up. And like sometimes he knows if somebody's just having one of those days where they're just getting tired of being there, or just like the monotony of practice, and he's just a guy that picks up your energy. So it's sort of a nice switch up from the entire game. Like we see each other in the huddle every single time. Then to have him in there bringing energy in that last quarter really helped out a lot. I mean, obviously it wasn't planned with Steen going down, but I think it boosted a lot of people's morale in the huddle.
You mentioned the false starts earlier. As a team, you guys took in that characteristically, a lot of penalties. Was it, for the offense, was it just hard to hear, lack of mental lapses? Or?
Yeah, I mean, when we play in road games, we like to stimulate a lot of crowd noise, and I guess we just didn't have a lot of guys keying on the ball, playing with their eyes. They're sort of just letting external factors get to them. It's just an area we're going to work on. obviously, we'll probably implement more crowd noise. Probably not this week because it's a home game, but we'll implement more crowd noise and a lot of guys queuing on the ball instead of just hearing noises. But it's nothing we can't improve on. You know, it's just silly mistakes, and it should be easily fixable.
Listening to Coach Saban, I had to kind of make sure, look at the check, make sure y'all won the game. But he sees a lot of, as much as you celebrate a win like that, he sees a lot of room for improvement. Do y'all?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime after a game you look for areas of improvement, nobody has a perfect game. We've got holes as an offense. The defense has holes. I mean, there's just always rooms for improvement. I mean, realistically, you just want to win every game by a dominating margin. So winning by a touchdown just isn't really a dominating margin, or at least not in many cases around here, especially against an opponent like that. So we just want to improve on it and try and be the best team we can be.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.